Hello. I'll be running in a second. Okay. I think I'll continue doing a bit of sprite animation.
Greetings.
Hello. I'll continue doing some sprite animation to begin with in the beginning, and then do some other stuff maybe later, because I have some stuff that I should be doing. All right. Hello, Box. Good to see you again. Already did a bit of animating today, so I'm not too keen on doing that for the rest of the stream today, but there are a few more animations I need to get in, and then a couple of bonus. Well, there's actually only one, and then there's bonus animations. Bonus! Yeah. Anyway, I think I'll just do that one animation now, and then maybe more, maybe not. This is for a game that I'm working on, so it is for something in particular. Yeah. So the only animation that's left, sort of, is one for, or the only one that is required is one for sliding off the wall. I think. Don't know how that. Run, climb. Okay. This frame looks good. The game is sort of is a part of a university course, or well, I mean the course is called Game Programming Laboratory, and literally the only thing you do aside from visiting a couple of useless lectures is make a game in a semester. But so far it's not been very enjoyable, I'm afraid to say, mostly because it's a team project, and anything in a team has some issues, usually, which should not be surprising to anyone that has ever worked in a team before, especially in a university setting, or school setting, I guess, in general. Hold on, how do I even want this to look? So... actually...
Everybody loves a good team.
yeah, and everybody fucking hates a bad team. And I've been given a team with some very good people and some pretty bad people. So... I think I'll grab this frame instead. Should be much easier to shape into what I want. Duplicate that.
If you want something done right, do it yourself.
Yeah, I know. I wish the course allowed me to do everything by myself, but unfortunately it does not. That is not an option. So... something... But yeah, I've worked a lot more than I should have, and so the game does look decent. Well, me and some other dude have worked a lot more than we should have, and so the game still looks decent despite all the troubles. Decent for, you know, what you can do in that limited amount of time. The game is sort of a mix between a stealth action game and Mirror's Edge, or kind of a parkour game. Hello, Lo-Fi. Good to see you again. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I pretty much ripped all the design off of Mirror's Edge. Let me see, one of the tile sets I made is very, very much Mirror's Edge. Yeah. I can show you the game later. I need to add more shit here as well, but I'll do that another day. By the way, here's a door animation I made earlier. It's a door. It can go open, and it can smash open. Bam. Amazing. Actually, I don't need that anymore. Hope you don't get your arm falling asleep from dotting all over the place, stippling. Yeah, it's kind of the theme for, so the project had a required theme, and the theme was 2099, so it had to be futuristic, and we wanted to do something dystopian, and when you do a dystopian future, you basically have two choices. One choice, grim dark cyberpunk, and the other choice, super clean cyberpunk kind of deal. And super clean cyberpunk is Mirror's Edge, and grim dark cyberpunk is Blade Runner. So because there's way more grim dark Blade Runner ripoffs, I decided let's go with the Apple dominates us all future. Yeah, iFuture. Yeah, pretty much. Does not look right at all. What am I doing? Oh my god. Help. Whoa. Hold on. To have the face sort of like this. Copy. pasta. And whoa, no. What happened? How many uses? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it rotating? Stop. Please. I want to move it. There we go. Much better already. That actually looks like a thing. So, now comes the fun part of interpolating frames. Ah, dear. So... someone need to get here. It's a wall slide, not a jump necessarily. I don't think I'm gonna do a wall jump animation. Jumping is just this, and then there's a fall. I do have a climbing animation, so I want to have it distinct if you just slide off of it. Currently it just uses this frame, which doesn't look very good. But, yeah. Metal Gear. Anyway. Wait, hold on. So... actually... yeah, okay, so that arm is there, the body turns... okay. Head over like this. Actually... wait, how did that work? No, that's... no, that's correct. So that arm goes behind the body after a while. So... in case you're wondering what the music is, it is Mirror's Edge Catalyst. What a surprise. So what happens with the legs? Legs. So the back leg, because that turns around, slides, and that angles in. Oh man, that's a fucking complex ass animation. Doing this turn here? Jesus. Catalyst is alright. The story is completely forgettable garbage. But the gameplay in the second one is great, if you're not in the fighting scenes. The fights are still garbage, if not worse, compared to the first one. But the actual running is a lot of fun, especially because you now have much wider open areas to run through. So definitely give it a play if you like the first one. It's good stuff. I just really wish they didn't have fight scenes in either of those games, because that is not a welcome addition. It's just a frustrating trial and error session. But yeah, if you're there for the gameplay, Catalyst definitely recommended. Just skip through the story parts. So hold on. Just to be there. I did stream it, I think last year, so it's recorded on my channel, but yeah. If you do stream it, I might check in sometimes. The first one, like during... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I talked about this at length during my streams of the games, but I feel like the fights were put in mostly as a way to try and make things more varied, like put variance into the content and make it feel less repetitive. But they're just not fun. They're just frustrating things that keep you from what's actually fun, which is running around on rooftops and pulling 6 stunts, and you just have to do trial and error because you die and then you have to restart and do it over again. I don't remember how often I had to repeat like one particular mission or one particular section, but it was really bad. It was very, very bad indeed. In Catalyst, I mean. But yeah, music is also very good in Catalyst. Same composer, Solar Fields, as in the first one. Been listening to it a lot recently. It's just very good background music as well. No. What I'm talking about is, like, in both games there are forced fight sections. So there's no excuse. The game literally requires you, like, especially in Catalyst, and I think in Mirror's Edge as well, towards the end at least. There are fight sections that you need to defeat all the enemies or it won't progress. So I think in the first one there's only one at the end, right at the end, in the server room where you need to kick all the guys, and in Catalyst there's a lot more of those where you're in a sort of an arena kind of place and you need to kick punch all the dudes to death before they shoot you in the face, and it's not fun because you just die a lot. Yeah, it has magic doors that open, or magic pipes that you can suddenly climb onto that you weren't able to before. It's good. Always love it when games do that kind of thing. Okay, upper body transition is now mostly fine. Get that onion skin out of my face. mean, the original did have fight sequences as well prior to that, but I think you can run past all of them. I don't quite remember. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. Oh well. I really wonder whether, because, you know, both games were made by DICE, which is an Electronic Arts subsidiary. I really wonder whether the EA higher-ups stepped in and said, "No, you have to shoot!" And then they were like, "Ah, shit, fine, I guess we'll throw in some shoot so that we can market it as an exciting shoot game." And yeah. I think in the first one you can even pick up the guns. Though I don't think you can shoot them, I don't remember. But yeah, it feels so tacked on. It's just, yeah. So hold on, that leg needs to go down, and that
You
leg.
can shoot them, but it completely slows down your movement.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think you can actually pick up the guns anymore in Catalyst, which IMO is a good move, because no, I meant more like, not that they decided, like, that you would have to be able to shoot. I mean more that there will be guns at all. Like in Catalyst, there's enemies that just have stun prods, and that try to chase you with like parkour and shit and try to stun you to death. Which to me, that's okay. And I think there was a similar enemy in the first one as well. That's, to me, is fine, but like having people that just stand and then shoot at you is like, ugh. I don't know. I just want to be Sonic, you know? That's all. So, let me see. Okay, so how does this animation work even? So you hold on here, and then your body turns around like that. So you have... what physically happens? So your leg needs to go like this. Kind of. And then the back leg does what? I guess it stays here for a bit. I'm using Asprite, ASEPRITE. It's free. You can also buy it for $15. It is very, very, very good. It is really, I think, the go-to software for pixel art nowadays. It has very, very handy tools for everything that you might need in pixel art. Well recommended. Highly customizable too, so really good. Yeah. Where's this scum? Okay, interpolate more. So the arm goes like this. I really need to set up more shortcuts and shit. But I'm lazy. Ah, man, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Yeah. It really is art.txt. Hello, Keytron. Thanks for pushing me to do more art streams.
You do stream every day?
No. I used to stream video games almost every day, but then I got busy.
OMG, can I make your computer say any bollocks I want?
Hell yes, son. We even have special clips and shit that you can play. Like...
Metal Gear.
You can even use different languages. See about the chat. Here's an example on how to use different TTS languages. Well recommended. Metal Gear. Can't be.
I may have gone too far in a few places.
Nah, it's gonna be great, dude.
I understand the speech to text is reserved if you want to talk to Shinmera, who is not keeping an eye on chat.
I mean, it's mostly as a convenience during streaming because I can't pay attention to chat and games or art at the same time, but you can also mess around with it if you want. It's a lot of fun. We've done some great things, like at some point,
NAAAH, it's for making noise.
we copy-pasted bad, or a couple of times we copy-pasted bad fan fiction into the chat. It was good. Oh yeah, classic box art. Man, there is some... Box art is like... There's some really good stuff there, and then there's some fucking rancid-ass box art. The difference in quality is like astounding. Okay, this looks alright. Not quite as smooth, but we can interpolate more later. Okay. I don't know, I feel like it doesn't take much to do better than the fucking classic ass Mega Man box art. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the early PC and console games art was like some dude said he drew on paper once. Let's do it. Especially if you look at like independently produced adventure games on PC, like DOS adventure games and shit like that. Whew, some tasty stuff. Man, we've come a long way since then. Vartbach. I want to draw something that is not too hard and will just allow me to put pigments to paper. Any suggestions there? Draw a face in work perspective. No. Something simple. I don't know. I guess what you could do, this isn't you could like Google for pixel art that you like, and then use block paper to just literally make or like use a ruler to make pencil lines for the squares on your paper, and then use the watercolors to fill in the individual pixels. That should give you a pretty good sort of template to draw on, but should still be fun to figure out how to mix the colors and make them look nice. Add variance between the pixels. Meanwhile, I'll try to interpolate some more here. Oh man, almost 100 frames in my animation now. Oh boy. That's a lot of frames. Let me just clip myself. I think this is the clip name.
That's a lot of nuts.
It's not. Fuck me. I forget my own clip names. What was it? God damn it. I think it was just a lot of nuts or something. Fuck. I'm terrible. Where is it? Lots of nuts is the clip name. Fuck.
That's a lot of nuts!
There we go. Yeah, thank you. High quality professional stream. Okay, so how do we do this? Let me just actually get rid of all that. There we go. Problem solved. jeez. To be honest, I shouldn't be drawing right now, and I should instead be working on other university exercises that I need to do, but I really don't want to be working on those at all. At least for this, I can pretend I'm still working for the university somehow. Yes, still the same as yesterday. I did not work on that at all today. Today I had a meeting with my team for this game project, but so I worked on the game a bit, but I didn't do anything else. So now this motherfucker needs to somehow transition to being the front leg. And this one. Pixel art is actually, I think, like a really good way to get into animation. If you ever want to try your hands on that, because of the immense amount of limitation on what you can actually do. It forces you to think a lot about what each individual pixel means, and changing things around to see what looks right is also a lot easier than if you try to do full resolution stuff. So, recommended. It is. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen your beads. They look pretty nice. Oh, we're getting somewhere. think the head rotation is alright, but everything else is kind of wonky. This door crashing animation was pretty difficult too, since it also involves a turn and then a squash for effect. Rotations and when animating are the biggest pain in the ass. Sorry. Uh, $98. Right from which perspective? Ours, or you mean this part? Yeah, it's kind of, I need to transition between that leg being in the background and the foreground. I'm not sure how to do it quite yet. Maybe that will be better. I mean, I just need to block out the basic transitions first. I'll do some more detail work afterwards. This definitely needs another frame. What do you mean adjust her hip? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, this one, I don't know. To an extent, I'm not sure if that's better though. I'll look at it later. Kind of hard to tell like this. It looks alright. It's probably really small for you guys, though. Zoom that in. I don't like the arm movement up here, though. We'll see about that. Moves 1 pixel up. What does that happen?
Will it be that slow in the game?
What do you mean that slow? This is 100 milliseconds per frame, which is probably about the target frame rate. I can change the frame rate if I want to.
I suppose it's fine.
Looks like it looks a bit like she's being spun around her and pushing herself around. Yeah, I guess like the thing I was thinking of is sort of like
I suppose.
is sort of her
God.
is like using the momentum of letting go of the arm to sort of swing yourself around like that. That's kind of the idea I was going for. So, or naturally because the weight is pulling you downwards, I guess, but I'm not sure if that got conveyed very well. I just added the last few frames to make sure and see what it looks like when the animation ends. So I just duplicated these real quick. But I guess I could add that as another flare, but I'm not sure how far I want to go with that. See what it looks like if I make the timing a bit slower even. Yeah, I guess the arm could swing some more. Yeah. You're right about that. Let me see. If I do it 50-second. No. This looks like a Michael Jackson dance move now. By the way, I have an amazing video I need to play for you guys.
Oh no.
Okay. It looks kind of noodly now. Ugh. I'm alternating between gestures too often. So. Yeah, this does not work. By the way, just saying, but Wacom tablets and displays have like a dial on it that you can use your fingers on to like control brush size and shit. And in Asprite, binding that to advancing and going back in frames is like one of the best decisions I've made. So convenient. It's really good. Since I can also control the speed a bit depending on how fast I go. Good job, me. You made one good thing. You figured it out. The one good idea. By the way, here's a list with possible clips that you can use. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Also, there's some something awful emotes that you can use, because those are great. It's good stuff.
Your memes end here.
I think they're just starting though. The memes, that is. I think the arm here needs to be shortened. You forgot the colon after my name. You can use tab completion with my name, by the way, and other names. Or you should be able to use it.
You know what you want to do with that, right? You want to put a banging donk on it.
There we go. There's the donk. Thank you for the donk. Yeah, I think the arm could be a bit... Either it needs to be longer there or shorter here. Could also use an in-between here, maybe. And I will make the motion slower, though. I think instead I might add a frame here. To make the end of the animation appear a bit more slow and smooth. So let's do that. Wrong animation. Yeah, one thing I don't really have the one thing I don't know how to do well yet in animations is sort of like when you have a, how do I draw this? 12 by 9, what are you talking about? If you have a thing, you know, if you have an animation and a target, and then animation again, right? You shouldn't just in between it, so your in between frames shouldn't just be necessarily the thing halfway there, but rather you should emphasize the motion, so you should put it closer to here, closer to the target frame. And then if you in between again, like in order to emphasize that one part in particular rather than having everything just be smooth. So that's one thing I'm not good at estimating yet, like what exactly I should be aiming for, so things don't look as smacky and as nicely energetic as they do when an actual animator does it. You know, I can do like just halfway in betweens, but you know. So if I play these back at a bit more speed now, it might look a lot nicer, maybe 80 milliseconds. Yeah, that looks better. I think, maybe? Question mark? Animation is like just so time consuming. People have told me time and time again that I should do more of it. It's just, it takes so much time. So I don't do it as often as I'd like. What is happening in this music? Holy moly. Yeah, animation is, especially if you don't have digital tools that help you, is just bonkers. I can do pixel art because it's so limited, but yeah, anything else, kill me, please. There's a weird wobbliness going on somewhere. Well, I mean, a lot of people or a lot of studios nowadays actually do 3D rigged animation because it is easier and cheaper in the long run. Example there off. that I'm sad about is Ace Attorney, because I think the original pixel art animations look fucking sick. And I'm so sad that they're now doing 3D, which looks very stale. Yeah. The masters I'm doing in computer science right now, I'm actually mostly focused on computer graphics at the moment, and I'm doing a seminar, and there's a couple of papers about like automated, or not automated, but special kinds of rigging and stuff.
2D animation, but it's not pixel art.
The HD remake is a thing where it looks like they hired an intern who didn't know anything, and he was put in front of a Windows computer with Adobe Illustrator in it, and they told him to trace the pixel art into vector graphics, and then he did that, and they rolled out the game, and I think it looks fucking like hot garbage. Ace Attorney, specifically the first trilogy. Like, I'm probably being pretty mean about it, but it just looks really bad to me. If you, hold on, let me show you actually on stream, so you don't need to Google for it, because I can do that now. It didn't just come out, it just came out on PC. It's been released a fucking bajillion times on all platforms. Fucking DS, 3DS, 2DS, mobile phones. They did the vectorization for Android, I believe. Where is it? Yeah, so this is what it looks like with the remake, the re-graphicsm. And where's the original pixel art? Why do I not get the pixel art, you motherfucker? DS. Is this the original? No, this is not the original. Motherfucker, give me the original, asshole. Jesus, it's only a remake. This is the 3D ones, by the way. So. Oh, adults only. Oh, goody. What the fuck? Where is the fucking pixel art originals? Come on. Nintendo DS. Oh, here's a comparison, actually. Yeah, so this is... I wouldn't be surprised if this was like vector traced, but it just looks like shit compared to the original pixel art, which is like handcrafted and, you know. Anyway. I don't know if you can actually play it, the PC release in the original pixel art thing, but if you cannot, just fucking emulate it. It's really no point. Okay, I'm fucking happy. I'm okay, not happy, but I'm okay with this. I'm gonna stop for now. At least the animation part of this. So I can tick that off my to-do list. Hanging done. I have some bonus, some like different idle animations and the walking box animation, but I think I'll do that another time.
Game over.
Where's the game over? Yeah. Is there another one? No, it's just game over, yeah. Hell yeah. Phone? No phone. Alright. Yeah, I'm done for tonight with animation. Actually, nah, I'm fine. Okay, let me boot up Krita. Please, Krita, don't crash on me tonight. I would appreciate that very much. That's a cool preview you got there. There we go. Hooray! Okay. What the fuck do I want to draw tonight? Sure wish I knew. Actually, before we move on, let me just let me show you guys the game, if I can. What's there of it? Ah, fuck. Never mind, I cannot. Because of stupid bullshit. Or maybe I can. Give me a minute. So the game project is we have to do it on we have to use a particular kind of game engine, and it has to be deployed on Xbox One, which means it is Windows 10 exclusive. And I do not work on Windows 10, so I need to use an emulator to do the thing with, which is fantastic. So I need to emulate Windows in order to actually be able to play and work on the game. And it's great. Fantastic. And the virtual machine I'm using sucks dick, so I need to do a thing real quick in order to be able to run it at all. Okay, hopefully that works. Maybe. Last time I tried to stream the virtual machine, it lagged to fuck and back, and I don't know why. I hope that's not gonna be the case this time around. We shall see in a minute. Twitter feed, exciting. Molto exciting though. Okay. So pretty much we had to build our own engine and pretty much everything, which is why this project is such a big task and demanded so much time of me. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Yeah. I don't even know if it's still broken. Might be. Anyway, so that's what it looks like in game. Okay, door opening works now, cool. Fuck you, dude. Piss off. Oh, shit. Yeah, copyright sounds are still in because the one person who is supposed to be doing sound has not been doing anything at all for a very long time. So we don't have actual real sounds yet. Just some shit we stole off the internet. Anyway, dialogue, exciting. Buttons. Fuck. Anyway, that's the game. So, as you can see, I still need an animation for sliding, which we did today. So I can put that in afterwards.
Don't worry, no one will recognize the SFX.
Yeah, very inconspicuous. It's a game nobody has ever heard of. Anyway. I made an entire level editor for this thing, and a lot of other bullshit. Hell yeah. Won't be able to get me. Fuck. Yeah, that's the game. Amazing, huh? Thanks for playing. Wait, that's not what I want. That's also not what I want, but whatever. Fine. Oh my god.
That reminds me, Ludum Dare theme voting is on.
I know. Apparently the Ludum Dare is now only twice in a year. And once now in spring and once in fall. And both times are during the semester for me, and both times are very inconvenient for me. Whereas the one in summer was perfect for me. So now I don't know when I'll ever be able to take part in Ludum Dare again. Which is a shame.
What a shame.
Alright, let's get back to drawings. How you go from Hello World to a fucking game? Lots of effort. Good answer, huh? Alright, what do I want to draw tonight? What do I want to do? I may do just a bunch of sketches or something, I don't know. I don't know why, but there's something very satisfying about just drawing some kind of random pose without any guides or anything at all. Makes you feel like you can actually do something. Now, if only I could actually draw in perspective and shit, that would be great. Or if I could do shading, that would also be great. Have you guys ever seen that video from Boulet, which is a French cartoonist, where he like draws a really fucking impressive drawing of multiple characters and clothes and fucking everything, just without any guys at all, paints it in. It's fucking mind-blowing and also depressing. Hold on, let me see if I can actually just show it real quick, because it's a good one. His comic, he used to do a comic. I don't know if he still does, I haven't followed it. It's called Boule Corp. He does English translations as well. But yeah, let me see. Where is the one that I was thinking of? And oh, he's been uploading tons of videos. Yeah. Here's the one. Please load the fucking video. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, whatever, man. Here we go. Super detailed, no guides whatsoever. Just do it. Holy hell. And I remember, like, I've seen even more impressive things by, like, Japanese artists and animators and shit on Twitter. And I was like, what the fuck, man? The hell is this shit? Look at this. Mind blowing. All traditional too, of course, because, yeah. Look at this, composition and everything is fine too. It's like, what? Unbelievable. And now for watercoloring. Just slam that fucker in. Bam bam. Easy peasy, right? Yeah. Good stuff, huh? Meanwhile, I'm looking over here and I'm like, fuck yeah, I did this. It's like 10 lines. What a life. While we're on that track, actually, let me show you something else. There's a guy that I was, or I still am following on Twitter, and this preview sucks. And he was, for a while, he was doing like 1 hour drawings and stuff. So for a while, they were like contests, or not contests, but like drawing prompts for 1 hour drawings. And let me see. And the kinds of things some people who are like really fucking good at drawing produce in 1 hour is just, yeah, both mind-boggling and also like, just Jesus. Let me see if I can find it, the specific one I'm thinking of. I have a huge image collection and it's not very well categorized or sorted in any way, so it might take me a minute to find. I mean, it's like, it's a 1 hour drawing, so you see like where it wasn't cleaned up and shit, but still, it's like, whenever you whenever you think about, oh, this looks so amazingly good, like, how the hell did they do that? And then people will answer, well, it probably took them many hours, you know, they probably took their time with it, so, you know, don't feel too bad. They put a lot of effort and time into this, so it's, you know, it's no biggie. But then you see them doing like 1 hour drawings and it's just all goes to waste. Gotta throw that argument out the window pretty fast. Let's see, I think these were all 1 hour drawings. Hold on. Yeah. Let me show you, like these things were 1 hour drawings. So you definitely see the shortcuts that were taken and things aren't cleaned up and whatever, but still, just the mood, the lighting, the composition, it looks fucking finished to me in those terms, and it's just, man, I couldn't do this if I took 10 hours or whatever. Yeah. Good stuff. I have some more somewhere, but I think this one was as well. Yeah. Yeah. This one, 1 hour, dude, no problem, right? Yeah, I mean, you can see that they were done quickly, but it's still, But yeah, stuff like this is always also kind of why I feel like a sham if I were to offer doing this like for money or whatever. So why not give someone who's way better than me your money? Actually, I know what I need to do to elevate my art into the next level. I need to do Andrew Dobson trademark flying eyebrows. There we go. Perfect. Is Dobson even still relevant? I haven't heard from him in ages. Yeah, being online is the worst in some sense. Like, it's so hard to feel
Throwing
accomplished.
my money at the screen for those eyebrows.
Andrew Dobson? He's like internet infamous for being a real dipshit. He was like, he got his fame on DeviantArt. I think that should tell you enough. Never heard of him. Oh man, alright. It's one of those internet stories about some idiot being very full of himself and then people just endlessly dunking on him for years. He's not really a furry. Like, I don't know. At some point he started doing that ironically for some reason. I don't know, dude. That guy is so broke brain. But yeah, he got his start making terrible cartoons on DeviantArt. Mostly straw men and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Any more expressions I should draw? Give me some wacky ideas. Even a t-shirt is shocked. An ooh face. An O face? Didn't I just do that? Or what kind of face do you mean? I don't know what an ooh face even would look like, really. I guess I can try that. I don't. I was more asking for poses. Oh, orgasm phase. Alright. I've never tried that one before. I'll do an ooh, I guess. Though I was more asking for poses than facial expressions, but sure, why not? Alright, an uvu. It'll be extremely smug. I can tell you that much. Actually, let me turn it around. Oh my god. It's reeking smug. Ugh. By the way, Keytron, are you still there? Or are you just busy working on your drawings? I mean, that upper body is, yeah, those proportions are not right, but I guess I'll just call it exaggerated. Whatever, alright, so an O face, huh? Ah, dear lord. Hmm. uh. Just thinking about how this would. No. This is the worst suggestion that I've gotten in a long time. Good job. I almost feel tempted to look at references. Oh no.
Draw a disappointed face.
I'll have to do that afterwards. Hold on. First, I need to. Just to, to contextualize the O face, gotta have a really good sandwich. That just looks like someone's eating. I'm not good at this. My art doesn't have the detail for this. I'll give it my best shot, though. Ugh. Where did I go wrong with my life? unrelated, or semi-related, but this is kind of a problem I have with a lot of my drawings, where I don't know how to place the hair so that you still kind of can make out the eyebrows. Because I can, you know, the way I draw my faces, it's, if I try to make the what is it fucking called? You know, this fucking part here. If I make that any longer, then it looks really weird. And so I don't know, because I don't have a lot of space when I draw things. It ends up very crowded. So, eyebrows are a problem. Yeah, forehead. There we go. Fucking hell. It's such an easy word, too. Ah, fuck. God damn you, Lo-Fi. Why am I doing this? Here's another thing I've never done. Picked up texture or color for bread. Guess that about works. There we go. I guess. I hope it is to your satisfaction. Okay. A disappointed face. I'm just making it worse. Ah, jeez. What even is... What kind of expression is disappointed? I need some mood, but it's not necessarily like a specific expression. It's more like annoyed, right? That's an expression. Because, like, being disappointed, you could be, like, rolling your eyes, or you could be, like, letting out a deep sigh, or things like that. You know? Good night, Keytron. Does that look disappointed enough?
That is one oddly sexual sandwich.
It wasn't my idea. But I guess I at least succeeded in the drawing prompt, judging by that reaction. Stop. Oh. I'm gonna have
It's
to mail.
terrible.
There we go.
You need to stop listening to Box.
Jesus. I mean, the O-face wasn't Box's suggestion.
Sorry, you need to stop listening to Lofi.
I feel like I should stop listening to everyone, but... Gun. Perfect Dark. What was that again? Fuck, I can't think of an image right now. In my head. Perfect Dark, what was that? Perfect Dark. Oh yeah. Right, yeah, now I remember. Wasn't that made by the same team that did 007 on the N64? Like GoldenEye on the N64? By the way, you can upload like images and shit if you click on the little clip paper clip next to the text box. The smiley gives you emotes, fun stuff. Right, yeah. That's why I knew about it. Well, I mean, you kind of asked for it. Are you satisfied with your request? Oh, fine. Oh no, it's like... I don't know, dude. Have you never had a good sandwich before? What was I looking for? Alright, I mean, you're the expert. What was I looking for? Man, you disrupted my thought process completely. Stream was a mistake. No. I'm having a lot of fun. Thanks.
What's your ideal or favorite sandwich?
Tough to answer. Depends on what I'm in the mood for, really. I really like, I don't know what to call this, what it is in English, because I don't think I can look it up in the dictionary. Let me check. In German, it's Streichleberwurst. It is basically a type of meat that you can spread onto bread. And dictionary isn't loading, so I don't know what's going on there. And I really fucking love that stuff. So combining that with some butter and maybe some cheese somewhere. Liverwurst, yes. Leber means liver, so it's literally liverwurst, I guess, in English. Yeah. Yeah, some butter, some liverwurst, some cheese somewhere in there.
Yeah, that stuff is excellent.
And then, I don't know, maybe a part with some fucking jam. Some good ass, like, strawberry, homemade strawberry jam. Hell yeah, dude. My favorite English word is kindergarten. That's a good one. I love it. Still don't know what I was looking for. I know what I was looking for, but I can't think of the fucking words to type in the search engine. Famous indie pixel art game, 2D game made by one dude alone. It was, what was it called? Cave Story, now I remembered. Cave Story. There we go. Thank you, Rubber Duck. Wanted to draw a brace. So, I'm very disappointed right now, because I search in Google for Cave Story Brace, and some choice search results there. Google, thank you for that from this very charming and great game. Good stuff. Thank you. I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed. Anyway. I'm not saying my childhood is ruined or anything. Like, that's fucking stupid ass thing to say. I was just saying, wish Google had some better search algorithms there. By the way, Ginger, you should go to bed.
This is true.
Go to sleep, dude. Wish I had more space up here. I should stream cave stories sometime. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but really should. There we go.
There, now I can go sleep.
Thanks for checking by, Lo-Fi. Good night. And good night, Gingy, as well. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. Ooh, that's a nice looking colony, my man.
Good night.
Have a closer look at that. Yeah, I kind of burnt myself out on RimWorld. I want to get back into it with Gingy as a multiplayer thing, which works pretty okay. It does desync a bit too frequently, but works alright otherwise. Alright. I want to draw another thing, maybe. I could also just stop and slam it to bed as well. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'll just save it up. PNG, that shit. Where is it? Ping. 1, 3, 6, 1. Actually, I need to scale it down first. Hey, boy. There we are. Beautiful. I'm probably gonna try to do a draw stream in the evening every day of the week for the remainder of this week at least. Probably around the same time as well. So check back tomorrow, I suppose. Okay. Okay, yeah, cool. Really happy to have you guys around. This was a lot of fun, yeah. Right. Bye-bye. Have a good day.